Missed. So as you can imagine, I get a lot of questions about 1022 receivers because I do a lot of 1022 content. I had gotten a question about the Faxon receivers, and I tell you, I didn't know how to answer it because I had never laid my hands or my eyes on one. So I reached out to Faxon, and Faxon sent me out a barrel and a receiver and a bolt. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So they ended up sending out their red anodized receiver, their straight fluted barrel, and their standard 1022 bolt. So if you're familiar with Faxon at all, you know that they build a lot of AR-15 parts. Well, they've stuck their hat in the ring with the Ruger 1022, and I tell you what, they're building some of the nicest stuff that I've seen. I've had this receiver in and out of a few different stocks. I've had a few different optics mounted on it, and I tell you, you cannot see anywhere it has worn at all. So the anodizing is very good, and that's something that you don't typically see with certain models. Now I know the Brownells one, it's anodized, but I don't think it's hard coat anodized because, boy, I tell you, it doesn't take much to scuff them or to rub off some of the anodizing. And I tell you what, the Faxon receiver is not like that at all. It's a very, very high quality finish. Also, I didn't have any trouble. I tried the BX trigger in this, I put the Kid trigger in this, and I also put a Volquartsen trigger in this, and I didn't have any trouble fitting them. Now the Ruger trigger did fit a little tight, but it wasn't hard to get in. I could not get that trigger into the Kid receiver at all, and the Faxon, I didn't have any trouble. Like I said, it was a little tight, but it went in just fine. So let me give you a close-up look at this receiver. So guys, this has roughly 600 rounds on it, and that little bit of wear that you see right there where the hard coat anodize has kind of been worn off from the bolt riding on there. That's how good the finish is on this. I mean, all it did was really shine it up a little bit. It hasn't removed it, it just shined it up a little bit. So I mean, the finish on this is just, you know, it's superb. And I've had several different optics mounted on this thing, and you cannot see any wear from, you know, where the optic was mounted at all. I know my Brownells receiver that I have, it is all chewed up. This area through here where it sits on the stock is, you know, the finish is coming off. This has been in and out of several stocks several times, and while I was playing with it, and you cannot, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. You really can't even see where it was in or out of it. So the finish on these receivers is just top notch, guys. Okay guys, so the receiver comes packaged in this nice box here. It comes encased in foam. It also comes with a V-block bolts, and a rubber buffer. So the only thing that you'll need to do to complete the build on the receiver would be some trigger pins, and a trigger of course. So here's a close-up look at the bolt. Now straight away you can see it has a round firing pin. Now that's unique to Faxon. Nobody else has a round firing pin. That firing pin is hardened, so it's going to give that round a good smack and shouldn't have any light strikes. Very, very sharp extractor. The bolt is made out of 17.4 stainless steel, has a nitride finish. And guys, this bolt has about 700 rounds on it, and it still looks like brand new. In my opinion, I'd say this is probably the best bolt on the market. So here's a look at the barrel. Now this barrel is made out of 416R stainless steel. It has a nitride finish. This is the straight tapered barrel, so it weighs about 1.4 pounds. It's threaded 1/2 by 28. Now these barrels are accurate, but they're not going to be pinpoint accurate like a 20-inch match barrel. These have a sporter chamber. They're made for reliability, accuracy, and fast handling. So that lightweight barrel is going to get you on target a lot faster than a heavy barrel would. So there's some give and take with these barrels, and You know, you do give up a little bit of accuracy for the ability to shoot fast and have really good, solid reliability. But, you know, these things serve a purpose, and this is great for a steel challenge build for like what I'm using it for. Alright, so here's the unit all assembled. Now guys, after talking with Faxon, they're going to be expanding their 1022 line. They're going to be coming out with a 18 and 20 inch precision heavy barrel with a bench chamber, so look forward to that coming out. Also, their receivers are going to receive a few revisions. They're going to be doing a barrel to receiver thermal fit. So you'll have to warm that receiver up and tap that barrel in, but that's what you want. You want a good tight fit. It's better for accuracy and long-term durability. So look forward to that coming out here shortly. But they're going to be expanding their 1022 line. I'm sure there's other parts that they're going to be making also. So guys, keep an eye out for Faxon. Go onto their website and check out what they got. They're a little skinny on their parts right now, but they're going to be getting restocked here real soon. So head on over to faxonfirearms.com and check it out. Alright guys, I just want to go over this rifle real quick before we start shooting. So I went with the Rival Arms chassis. We have the MDT vertical grip on here, MFT buffer tube and stock, VX25 trigger, of course the Faxon receiver, barrel and bolt, and I put some little M-LOK covers on here, and they're real grippy. It works real well for pointing this rifle. I went with the HoloSun 507C, and I have a couple American Defense mounts here. They're quick detaches. It does not lose zero. It's pretty slick. I love the mounts that do that. American Defense makes some pretty good stuff. This rig weighs just under 5 pounds, and I tell you what, it's about the quickest pointing little rifle I've used in a long time. I mean, it's pretty slick. I'm pretty well digging this thing. All right, let's get to the shooting. All right, guys, so we're going to shoot a plate rack with this real quick using CCI standard velocity. Last one didn't fall. Yeah, this thing rocks, man. Missed. All right, guys, so we're going to do some accuracy testing with the Faxon barrel. I'm shooting Eagle Club at 50 yards. Now, guys, this uses a sporter chamber, so it's not a match or a bench type chamber, so the accuracy on these barrels is not going to be like what it would be on a precision barrel. Okay, top left. Let's try some Fiocchi. All right, guys, well, let me get these measured up, and I'll get right back to you. All right, guys, well, that's pretty much all I got for you today. Do me a big favor, go over to Faxon.com, check out their 1022 line. They sell bolts, receivers, barrels, all kinds of different colors of barrels. They sell things there that you will not see on any other site, and it's all top-notch quality stuff, guys. While you're there, check out their AR-15 parts. They have barrels, receivers, complete rifles. They got everything you can think of. So, guys, if you like what you saw, please give it a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.